What did I get up to this week? Stay tuned to find out. G'day, my name is Sean and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I've been working on, what I completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. The first thing I want to show you is some progress on the Halloweenies, which is a pattern by East Quilting Co. Last week I showed you the moon and the bats, and I've done a little bit more work to the bottom of this. You can now see these brown stripes, and that's actually part of the broom that will be carrying one of the other dogs in just in a little bit. So that's kind of this area in here. We've got to put the broom here as well, and then we'll end up making this green witch dog in the very near future. This is a lot of fun. It's Halloween. I know it's still 8 months away, but if we don't start now, we'll never get it done. A lot of fun. Next up, actually no, we have another block. We started on the Vampire Ween, which is this one here. And so we haven't done a whole lot of progress on this, but we've done the face. You can see the vampire teeth and this beautiful purple fabric. It's actually showing up on the camera quite nicely today. It wasn't doing so well yesterday. So come back next week, and hopefully we'll have some more progress done on that as well. I also did part of Clue 8 of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. I'm doing this in the Medusa colorway. It's a bunch of different batiks and beautiful purples and pinks. I think this one's turning out really nicely so far. And we're almost done with that. We've only got like a month and a half until we get to see the final reveal on that, and that's a lot of fun. So still got these pieces right here to complete the other block there as well. I've also been working on Toasted the Dragon. Last time you saw me do this, you saw two pieces, and I've put them together. However, there's a bit of a gap down here at the bottom, so I don't know if I've sewn it together wrong. I really don't know, but you know what? I'm going to put this back in the folder. That's future Sean's problem. I think we'll finish it all up. I've got an idea. I might just add a bit more of this midnight up here, so it all matchy-matches. But again, we're putting it away. We'll worry about that later on, because there's other projects we need to do first, right? That's what I think. Anyway, let's move on to our week in review. If you're new to the channel, this is a series of videos I take during the week. Some of me sewing and also of any adventures we get up to. I didn't get to the quilt show this week, but I plan on going today if all things go well. So next week you get to see a bunch of footage from that. So I hope you enjoy what you see. Last week I asked everybody if you had a sewing supervisor, whether that be a cat, a dog, a turtle, a ferret, or anything else. And I loved reading all the responses. A lot of you had a sewing supervisor in the past, at least. And I loved reading the stories of the pets that used to sit with you in the sewing room as well. Thank you so much for sharing those with me. This week I thought it'd be fun to ask, what is something that you wish you knew earlier in your sewing journey? And this one is tough for me. If you can't come up with one idea, come up with 2 or 3, 4, you know, whatever works for you. For me, I think it would have to be, it does not have to be perfect. I think I stress too much on making everything perfect, try and line it up. And no quilt that I have ever made has been perfect or even close to it. Even my award-winning ones behind me have plenty of little errors here and there. At the end of the day, the quilt looks beautiful, and that's all that really matters. Let me know what your tip is, or something that you wish you'd known earlier in the sewing journey. I'd love to hear it. So what are my goals for this week? Well, I'd like to get some more progress done. The last couple of weeks have not been as productive as I would like to be, but we've had a lot going on in the world, so, you know, it happens, and that's okay. Sometimes you need a little break, and sometimes you don't get quite as much as you want to get done. But anyway, moving on, I'd like to get some more progress done on the blocks I showed you a little earlier, and I'd also like to get another block from the dog park by Elizabeth Hartman cut out as well, because we've only got like 3 dogs left here as well. Let me know what you're up to and what your goals are for this week. Next up is our news and events, and I had just one video come out this week, and that was my live yesterday morning with Chris from Soda Distance. It was originally meant to be John from East Quilting Co, but he had a family emergency, so we got to reschedule him, and Chris jumped in to help us out. I was so appreciative of her, and we had a wonderful chat yesterday. We talked about washing machines and food, all sorts of fun stuff. So if you missed that, go check it out. It's always a good time. This coming week, well, at 8 o'clock this morning, I'm going to be over at Katy at the Greenland Quilters channel, and we're going to be putting together the Star Climber finale. We've been working on these blocks now for the last 12 months. They're all together. She's going to make a little quilt, and I'm going to make a couple more of the cushion covers with these. So I'm looking forward to doing that, sewing these together, and then starting to rip out all that paper. Oh, what joy. Part of the paper piecing I'm not so fond of, but that's okay. What else have we got going on? This Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, come over to the channel and check it out. We are doing Back to the Basics. This is the collab that I'm doing with Donna, handmade by Ying Tasha Quilts, and so many other talented quilters. I'm putting out my first block. It's going to be the first part of a series, and my idea is to show you that what may look complicated is not as complicated as you might think. I'm excited to show you this block, and it's going to be a lot easier than you think it is to put together, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you put it together. So 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, watch for that video to drop. This Saturday morning, I'm going to be live again with my friend Stephen from the Idiot Quilter. It's been a while since we've had Stephen on, and he's always a lot of fun. I always love hanging out and chatting with him. And then, hopefully, with a bit of luck, I'll be able to show you some progress on the next puzzle mystery quilt clue with the Dear Diary. This one comes out on Friday, so hopefully we'll have a video out for you there as well. So lots and lots of good news here at The Guy Who Sews. Make sure you hit the notification bell and the subscribe and all that good stuff there, so that way you don't miss any of it. So, have you met Marleen? Marleen has had a channel for a while now. She has a wonderful channel called The Dixie Quilter, and she is getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't checked out her channel yet, duck over and check it out. Here's just a couple of clips from her channel, which I thought would be fun for you.
Dixie Quilters, welcome to my channel. I just love having a chance to visit with you. We did a movie on it already, and here is the finished one. Isn't that lovely?
She has a lot of fun content. She does some unboxing. She's making some beautiful quilt blocks and a lot of other fun stuff. You need to go over and check it out. And if you do enjoy it, hit those like buttons while you're over there. Hit subscribe and say in the comments hi to Marleen. She'd love to hear from you, and tell her I sent you over as well. It'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm hoping to have more content for you next week, including some footage from the quilt show, because I'm hoping to get there this afternoon. I make no promises, but it is looking pretty much in the line that I should be able to go there today. So hopefully all goes well. I'll get some pictures of beautiful quilts and all that good jazz. Anyway, plenty for you to see this week. Make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the comments over the next few days, and we will see you on the next video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from you guys. I hope you all have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.